Cancer, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-September 2025. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Kai. Okay, I don't know what that was, but okay. Let's see, Cancer. The overall energy for the reading, the Justice card. Balance. Are you seeking for it? I think so. Yeah, you're seeking balance. Okay. Starting off the reading, you get the Four of Cups crossed by the Ace of Cups. Okay, you're upset about something not working out in the way that you would hope. Okay, and your focus, the Queen of Swords. You got a lot of determination, though. You're showing up for something with a lot of clarity, a lot of determination. Like, God damn it, I want to make this work. In the recent past, the Three of Swords. Oh, well, that would be why it's not working. There's some pain there. There's some damage that's been done to a situation. So it could work. I'm not saying it couldn't, but it probably needs some work. And I don't know if that's being done. In your strength, the Six of Swords, you have times in which you want to give up. Like, okay, it's too hard. God damn it. Fuck this shit. But I don't think you are. Oh, that's so cute. In the immediate future, the King of Wands, you're showing up a little more focused towards yourself and your own well-being, and, not focusing as much on something that is not only up to you to make work. Okay. Supporting this reading, the Page of Swords. Even though the energies are showing up quite strong in how they're showing up, you're giving me a sense of, I'm just trying to take it easy. Okay. The energy that is surrounding you, but you may not see at this time, the Moon. Ouch. That shows up as something you're not seeing yet, because you're not supposed to see it yet. You're not understanding something yet. In your hopes and fears, the Sun. You just want to be happy. Kind of not have to deal with anything that doesn't make you happy, but there's something here. In the potential outcome, the Eight of Cups. As determined and as committed as you're showing up when the reading starts, that's how uncommitted you're showing up by the end of it. Almost feeling like, I'm not feeling it anymore. I don't give a shit. Okay. Let's see. Let's clarify. Let's do the Justice card. The Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords. So there's an energy of balance here. And it comes from a sense of you taking care of yourself a little bit. Giving yourself a little break, focusing on yourself a little more. A little TLC wouldn't hurt. And you're saying, that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm saying, you're bullshitting. Because you're not. You're stressing out about whatever the hell this is. Well, yeah, that's how I take care of myself. Oh, yeah. That's how you take care of yourself. Stress out about something that's not in your control. Lots of self-care in there. You know me. I'm going to throw it right back at you. If it comes through like that. For the Four of Cups, you get the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Empress. You're in a stage of trying to determine what the hell it is that you want to do next. You're not clear yet about that. Even though you're showing up here trying to convince... Oh my God, you scared the shit out of me. Trying to convince not only me, but yourself that no, I got clarity. I know exactly what I want. I know what's up here. And I keep on seeing energies that reflect otherwise. It's not that You're lacking clarity completely. I did readings all day, which is something that I don't necessarily usually do, but that's why I don't do all of the readings in one day usually. It's not, I don't even feel drained energetically. I don't have my voice with me anymore. There's only so much that I can use my voice for. Hold on, Kai is pulling on this goddamn thing. So, sorry for the but I am finding my voice. Hold on, Baba. You set your ass on. Well, it's your ass. It's on the potential outcome. And you're such a whiner. I just pulled up your ass. Hold on. I have no idea what he's doing. He doesn't usually do this. He's such a sensitive little fellow. You, water signs. Oh, you touched me. Excuse me. Anyways, so I see a sense of, like deep down, you know what's up here. Deep down, you do. You have moments in which you are showing up clear-minded, in the sense of, in those moments, I think that's when you're saying, I know what's up, and I know how to handle this. But you also have moments in which you're upset, you're in your head a lot, super stressed out about what's going on here. And those moments kind of pull on your energy where it doesn't allow you to have clarity for long enough to know what to do next. You know what I mean? Even though you think, you know. For the Ace of Cups, you get the Six of Cups, the Hierophant, the Four of Cups. Yeah, it's something in regards to a soul connection here. Something happened at some point with that pain in the past. Something damaged the situation here. And you're shown to me that this is very meaningful to you. And you want for it to work out. And because it's not necessarily working out in the greatest way, you're showing me that you're upset. Okay. Fair. Fair enough. Just know where you stand, too. Even if you're confused. Just know. You know what? Yeah, I have no fucking clue. It's okay if you don't. For the Queen of Swords, in your focus, you get the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. See, you're switching. You're going back and forth here. One minute you're like, I don't know what the fuck to do. The next minute you're like, oh, I know. The next minute you're like, you know what? I don't give a shit about any of this. So you're kind of switching through a lot of energies at once when it comes to this particular situation. I feel like you're trying to keep it all together, to not kind of lose it here, because you are going through energies quite fast. But for the Three of Swords in the recent past, you get the Queen of Wands, the Fool, the Devil. Okay, so this comes through as an instant gratification type of thing, the kind of thing that feels good in the moment, but it's really, really harmful. And I don't know if whoever did this was aware that, uh-oh, I'm fucking up right now as I'm doing this, or if they even figured it out after, like, oopsie, I don't know. But it caused quite the damage. So somebody did something here. You, them, I don't know. The way the energies are moving for you here, I would say it's you. But I don't know. But it was damaging. Definitely damaged whatever the hell happened here. For the Six of Swords in your strength, you get the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Death card. Yeah, and the like when you quiet down your mind and everything for a split second, you fall into that energy of, you know, it would just make sense if I would move on from all of this. Now, I'm not sure if you're doing it. That's just your recognition of the damage that's been done. It's pretty severe from what I'm getting, not necessarily from the damage, but from how it's taken. It's taken as pretty bad. It's a pretty big oopsie, you know? So when you quiet down enough, you fall into that energy of, I think this is done. Now, I don't know how long you last in that one. if you're making the steps towards, I think this is done, so let me move away from it. But you definitely know what's up here. You know, as much as you're gonna struggle here to fix something, and maybe it is fixable. I don't know. I have no idea what the hell happened. But if you don't got anybody to work with on, then you can't just fix it by yourself. For the King of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Ten of Swords, the Moon, the Hangman. You are giving yourself some time. You're pulling all of this commotion here, energy that you're giving to an outside energy of yourself, which is this situation. You're pulling all of that energy towards you. You're starting to focus on yourself, and you're starting to... Don't sit on my potential outcome, please. Okay, right there. It worked. You're starting to give all of that energy to yourself and to just stand still for just enough to let all of this sink in. All of this meaning, again, it's coming through with a big ass energy of it's a done deal. And that's the time in which, again, you're giving yourself the time and space to acknowledge that and to sink into that energy. Now, what you're going to do with that, I don't know, but are you going to do anything? Apparently. For the Page of Swords, in the supportive energies, you get the Knight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Yes, apparently. Because all you need to do is let the dust settle. And when you do that, you know what's what. That's when you gain clarity. You have to let these energies kind of fall into place. If you keep on hanging on to them and not allowing them to just settle, you just create a disturbance here in the energy, and you're not going to know what's what. No matter how much you may want to tell me or you that, no, I know. That's just your fear of letting, the truth sink in. But once you do that, I do see you... Well, I do see a sense of confidence growing. Now, I'm not sure if you're doing anything with that towards this, or maybe away from this. But I do see a sense of confidence. Like, at least knowing where you're at, where you stand here. Okay. Let me do the Moon and the hidden energies. The Temperance card, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Wands. Okay. The thing that is shown up as you not seeing clearly is exactly what I said. You need to let these energies settle first. Once that happens, in time, it will be revealed if this has a standing chance or not. If the damage is fixable. If anybody's going to try here. You, them, the both of you. But that's going to be revealed in time. Not if you keep on basically harassing these energies. This reading started off very, very strong on your side in the way you're hanging on to these energies, which is not typical for your readings usually. So I'm like, what is going on? There was a little bit of anxiousness in how you were hanging on to everything here. And it's coming through a lot from, and I know that place, I've been in that place, most of us have, when we feel like something has been so damaged that we're going to lose it if we don't do something. And sometimes you just need to let it settle, even the damage, so that you can assess, You can't fix something if you don't know how big the damage is, right? And for that to happen, you need to let it happen so that, okay, well, because it already happened. Like you can't take that back. But you got to let the energy settle. And again, in time, it's going to be revealed if this stands a fighting chance or not. Not right now. Right now, you just need to relax a little bit, pull the energy towards you, focus on yourself, and let the dust settle. For the Sun and the hopes and fears, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Two of Cups. There you go. Once you do that, you know where you stand. Once you know where you stand and how you feel about the situation, you know what your next steps are. Whether or not that's going to pan through, you'll see as you go. But at least you have clarity. And there you have it. For real. You're not just bullshitting me like you did initially. because initially you were trying. Like, no, I know. Me? Why not? There, you know. Once the dust settles. Let's do the Eight of Cups in the potential outcome. You get the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Hold on, he's doing something stupid, I can tell. I can't see. Kai, are you fucking kidding me? What are you doing up there? Baba, you're not the most expert acrobat in the house. Quite the opposite. You can fall. He's doing the kick thing on the back of the chair that I used to use for my tarot readings. And he's not the best at keeping his balance usually. Anyways. I see kind of this whole story at some point when you're ready to work with it and to start healing. I see it hitting you from that hard and heartfelt pain that was created here. Initially, as this is starting to show up more and more for you, and for you to feel it more and more, you're going to have the tendency to completely reject it. It hurts too much, type of a thing. I recommend to not do that. Let it hit you. Because even though you have the clarity of where you stand, what you want to do, and all of that, you still got to heal from the damage that's been done here. Kai, we're not gonna do that on the computer screen. He's gonna tear down my computer screen. He does that. Like he does on a window. Don't look at me with your eyes in the dark. I can see them shining. Anyways. He's here to sabotage your reading, apparently. So... you gotta heal. There's been some damage done that hurt not only you, even if you did it, even if you were the one that did something here. Maybe it wasn't you, maybe it was them, I don't know. But you gotta let it hit you so that you can heal from whatever happened here. And then, you got clarity, you know what to do next, you know what I mean? You gotta allow for an order here. You can't take charge out of your own fear. From the universe for you, you get the, as a final advice, you get the Hangman, the Ten of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah. Let the dust settle. Your higher self knows that already. You know, when I look at you, at your energy, truly you, I can see you know exactly what the situation needs at this moment in time. It doesn't need harassment. It doesn't need for you to pull on the energies and, you know. It needs stillness for now so that the dust settles. And again, roles can be reversed. It doesn't have to be you that was pulling on the energies, but one of you did, for sure. Anyways, let's do the Spirit Animals Oracle. If you get cat, I swear to God. And I don't think you're gonna, but... Orca Whale, number 65. 65. Embrace clarity and genuine empathy. The orca, renowned for its advanced vocalizations and complex social structures, symbolizes profound intelligence and deep emotional awareness. Its mastery when communicating reminds us of the value of mutual understanding. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.